good, YouTube? It's your boy SphinX. Welcome back to another video, and today we have some wonderful World War II news. And first things first, Sledgehammer has released another edition of their weekly community update yesterday. Now, in this update, which was released a day early on Reddit, it usually comes out on Fridays, and but they decided to do it, a day early. So, kudos to them for working hard, getting that update as soon as possible. But anyway, so the update includes information about the upcoming DLC map pack, which is called the War Machine DLC map pack number 2, and we also get to see a look at the new paint shop, rank play, new modes, and more, which I'm going to be explaining right now. Alrighty, so first things first, the Call of Duty World War II DLC map pack 2 called the War Machine is going to be live April 10th on Tuesday. Again, next Tuesday, April 10th. So prepare yourselves. They have released a trailer for this like a few days ago. I'm showing it to you guys like right now. This is what you're watching right now, along with a new map briefing of one of the maps called Egypt, which is pretty cool. So yeah, next Tuesday, April 10th, pre-order it or buy it when it comes out. I don't care. Alright, so second thing is the paint shop. Now, with the paint shop, they haven't really released that much information. All we know is that they're going to reveal the paint shop. We are going to be able to utilize the paint shop next week. So expect an update next week about the paint shop. It'll be up and running by then. Alrighty. So the third thing is the rank play. Now, you guys might know what rank play is. Everybody knows what rank play is. What am I talking about? But anyway, so you guys have probably noticed that you have to play by yourself at rank play. You can't play any 4-player parties, none of that like that. There used to be a couple of glitches where you can do that, but they patched it. So they have announced that they're going to be adding a 4-player party at the start of Season 3 on April 17th. So you no longer have to be by yourself playing rank play. You no longer have to find glitches on YouTube. They are announcing that we are going to finally be able to join up with other friends and other squads, other 4-player teams, and go wreck some people on rank play. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Alright, so also another thing is that we're going to be talking about some game modes that they have added this weekend. So one of the things that they added this weekend is called Shipment 1944 HC Ricochet. So yes, they have brought back the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare favorited smallest map in Call of Duty history into World War II. So this weekend from April 6th to April 9th, they will be running a special Shipment 1944 playlist for hardcore with Ricochet. So yeah, try it out. I don't really like hardcore, but if you guys don't like hardcore, then there's going to be a double XP playlist on Domination 75. So there will be 75 hardcore with double XP tomorrow, April 6th, which is today, until April 9th. Also, along with the Shipment 1944 HC Ricochet. So yeah, just a bunch of new modes and a bunch of double XP that you guys will be able to utilize this weekend. So definitely get out there because I'm trying to grind for this double XP at any cost. Oh, I almost forgot that there will be double XP on Prop Hunt. So you guys don't know where to find this, you guys will have to go into the Party Games tab with double XP starting today until April 9th. So yeah, just a bunch of double XP opportunities, a bunch of hardcore stuff. So yeah, just get out there and grind this weekend. And then as for the Nazi Zombies update, there hasn't really been that much news as well. All we know is that there won't be any orders or contracts until next week. So they'll be coming into Nazi Zombies in a couple of weeks along with some more exciting stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna have to sit here and wait for some orders and contracts to be back into the Nazi Zombies update. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this too. Now, along with this huge community update, now there is another side to this huge update coming to Call of Duty World War II with major changes to divisions, tacticals, and sprint team. Again, I will talk about it right now. Alrighty, so one of the things that they have added into, that are going to be added into World War II is the 4th new ability. Now, this is said for them, I'm quoted, This leads to our first major change. The division skills like the SMG suppressor, shotgun, and the incendiary shells, I hate those, rifle, bayonet, and pistol tactical knife will all become standard attachments that you select as part of your loadout. As for the sniper sharpshooter ability and the LMG bipod, both of these will be available globally with any weapon of its type. Shipping these weapon class attachments out of the divisions provided us with an opportunity to amplify the playstyle focus of each division with a fourth new ability and rebalance the lesser used divisions like Armor and Expeditionary. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and break this down. So, the first thing that they talked about are the division skills. So, like the SMG suppressor, the shotgun shells, the rifle bayonet, pistol, tactical knife, and all those other skills that are only set to one division will now become attachments that you can put on any of your loadouts. So what that basically means is that if you want to put a suppressor on an AR, you can do that. If you wanted to put a rifle bayonet on a shotgun, you can do that. So basically what they're doing is they're taking all of like I don't really know how to put it, but if you look in the divisions, like the first thing that are on like every division, basically they're all going to be available for any loadout to use. So that's pretty cool. And same thing goes with the sniper sharpshooter ability and the LMG bipod. Both of these will be used with any weapon of its type. So if you want to run a bipod on AR, you can do that. If you want to run a sharpshooter ability with a pistol, you can probably do that. Now, the second thing that they have talked about is that they are going to be removing Prime. Now, if you guys don't know what Prime is, it is a basic training where they give you an additional primary attachment to put on your gun, also with a little bit of flinch. So yeah, it was kind of like one of the best, if not the best, basic training that you can have on any loadout. And it seems that they're removing it because they have said that that it is somewhat of a crutch, and even after they nerfed Prime, that it was offering more enticing than the benefits of other basic training. So they are going to remove Primed altogether, and the given the extra attachment it offers to all of the loadouts. So you'll still get the extra attachment, but they're just going to be removing the basic training all itself. And another thing that they have talked about are the tactical equipment and launchers. So they have said that, quoted, "We have found that tactical equipment and launchers saw very low usage. This limited gameplay strategies was against our design intent. To remedy this one, we've removed banged basic training and modified the launch basic training. Now all loadouts can be equipped with a piece of electrical and tactical equipment, and launchers can be globally selected as a secondary." So to kind of break this down, they're going to be removing the bang basic training, and they're going to be modifying the launch basic training. Now I haven't used both any of these basic trainings, so I can't really speak on that, but they're going to be able to give us the both electrical and tactical equipment, and we get to select the launch as a secondary. So I guess what they're doing is that, because you guys know how like in the past Call of Duties where we can just select an extra attachment, we can have both electrical and tactical equipment, we can have launchers in our secondary class. Like, I guess they're reverting back to that style, because before we would just have like in the beginning of the launch of World War II, we were just limited to having this and this, but you can't have this as this. You get me? So yeah, I kind of get what they're doing. I guess everybody was mad about that, or you know, some, but yeah. Let's move on to the next. Alrighty, and the next thing that we're going to be talking about is quoted, "The last key change involves movement. During development, we've experimented with a number of different sprint systems. Limited sprint was selected because it was a key aspect of traditional boots on the ground Call of Duty, and we felt a better fit the historical setting of this game. However, the restriction of limited sprint doesn't really benefit gameplay, so unlimited sprint is now standard across all divisions." Alright, we're breaking it down. We are now going to be having unlimited sprint. No more will you have to be breaking your left analog stick so many times. Like, I don't know if you can hear this, but you will no longer have to be doing that every single 5 seconds. Thank God, because like before, like in Advanced Warfare, you know how like you get to like thrust forward and stuff by doing this? See, that really broke my first controller because I was doing that so much. So I'm glad that they're adding the unlimited strand. I kind of see where they were going with this because I don't know, like I guess it's good, but it removes that kind of special like traditional boots on the ground Call of Duty like they said. But yeah, I feel like it will better fit 2018 because we're not trying to do all that work. You feel me? Now, the only downside to this is that the sprint speed is going to be slightly slower than normal, so, you know, you're gonna have to sacrifice your sprint speed being slightly slower in order to have this unlimited sprint, so, yeah, I'd rather take unlimited sprint and sprint speed as slightly lower than breaking my controller my first week of playing COD. Now, they are adding two new basic trainings. One of them I'm going to be talking about is called Blitzkrieg, which is basically streaks are earned by kills instead of score. Bonus is that the streaks are improved and select a fourth streak. So what this basically means is that instead of earning the score, instead of capturing the flag and bringing it back to your base for points, instead of capturing A, B, and C for to get your streaks, now you will be only able to get kills in order to get your streaks. Now, I kind of like it this way just because it's a lot simpler. You know, we bring it back to the old Call of Duties before score streaks were even invented. Now, you will be able to only get kills in order to get your streaks. So, for me, I think it's easier. I don't know about you guys. Also, you guys will be able to select a fourth kill streak. So, you guys will be able to get 4 kill streaks instead of 3. So, that's 2 dubs in one book right there. Now the other basic training is called Clandestine, which is slain enemies drop intel packs that reveal nearby hostiles. The bonus is intel ping at the start of each life. Now basically what this means is that players that have been killed drop these intel packs, and once you go over to it, you pick them up, and then they reveal nearby hostiles near you. So I think that's pretty cool. It reminds me of that one thing from Modern Warfare 2. I don't know, I can't really like think of it, but if you put it on a gun, yeah, it was like a, dang it, I really forgot what it was, but it pings nearby enemies and stuff like that, so I think that's pretty cool, and also you get an intel ping at the start of each live, just in case, if you want to see if any enemies are nearby, so I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, that is pretty much all the important stuff that you need to know for next week. I'm really excited to be able to not break my controllers after using them for about like 2 to 3 weeks, and yeah, so really excited. Yeah, Sledgehammer is taking in the right direction right now, to be honest. And with that being said, that is all the news that I have for you guys for today. If you guys have enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more awesome content. Again, this has been your Budget Phoenix. Peace out, guys. Stay logic.